The Gameoverse pilot releases in just 1 week, so we thought we'd make a video about everything we know about it so far.
From the creator's social media posts, to his appearance on the Super Mega podcast, and more. Gameoverse is being made by this guy, Ross O'Donovan. He's better known as Rubber Ninja, and now, Rubber Ross. He's a Twitch streamer, YouTuber, Newgrounds animator, and the co-host of the YouTube Let's Play series and Game Grumps spin-off Steam Train, which was an excuse for him to play all the unplayed Steam games in his library. Apparently he had 300 games in his Steam library, and had only ever played 40 of them? Gameoverse is a show 12 years in the making, with production starting in mid-2014 and being announced by the Game Grumps in 2015. Gameoverse was originally a 4-part Newgrounds series, created from 2009 to 2010, and reposted to YouTube on Ross's Rubber Ninja channel in 2013. The series follows Gobbles and Flappers as they save the Gameoverse from Closdoom the Conqueror. In the description for the first episode, Ross wrote, "Edit. Other than name and maybe 3 characters, this series has nothing to do with the new one I have in development. It's a total reboot." In October 2017, Ross went on a podcast called Super Mega, where he spoke a little bit about Gameoverse. The first thing he said was that the first episode of Gameoverse will be 28 minutes long, although that's probably changed in the last 8 years. He also spoke a bit about the world of Gameoverse. Then, he spoke about the rules of the show, and how it's different from your typical show set in the video game world.
What I actually set out to do with this show is I wanted to make a show that where the aesthetic and the themes, the aesthetic of the show is video games and the setting is video games. But I wanted to tell a story-driven action comedy in the universe of video games, but without making any video game jokes.
Like not making the typical like, oh Luigi,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
you know,
Yeah,
that
like,
stuff.
I ate the mushroom, it's like a drugs, you know. Like I literally. I think I wrote a bunch of rules for the show. Like, there's no viruses, there's no user.
You had like a folder or some like pages of like
Yeah.
this, like all the rules and shit.
Yeah. So in no point in the show are we like, okay, the humans are coming. There's a user, because I like when
Like Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, when Wreck-It Ralph was coming out, I was still like kind of working on building the universe for it, and I was like really nervous. I was like, fuck, like, are they gonna do something exactly like what I'm doing? And I watched it, I'm like, oh, thank God, it's just fucking Toy Story. Like,
Yeah.
it's just Toy Story video games they play. But anyway, the main characters is Kit and Caboodle. They're essentially like, they're the amalgamation of like the entire 90s from like video games. So like, they're like Banjo-Kazooie, Mega Man, Ratchet and Clank, like everything, like all pushed into one like character theme-wise. Caboodle's a huge asshole. Kit's kind of like, she wants to be something more than what she is, and I like her. She's the protagonist, but then also on their team they have a teams. I'm not going to go into that, but there's Gobbles and Flappers. Gobbles is a pudgy like magenta dinosaur from a children's learning game who's completely unassuming, other than the fact that his only ability is to learn, but he's surrounded by all these fucking amazing characters. So over the course of the show, you learn like, oh, learning's actually a really cool fucking thing to have.
Yeah.
If you're really good at learning. And then there's Flappers, who's insanely strong, and he's a dolphin. He's a super dolphin.
Love Flappers.
Yeah, Aaron loves voicing Flappers. But
8 years ago, someone asked Ross, "You seem to be the most vocal and current anime of your group. Do you think you've surpassed Aaron? He's one of the Game Grumps, for those who don't know, and become the Alpha Weeb. That aside, I love One Punch Man and Hero Academia too. Great animation, and Academia has feeling between the fighting." He replied, "Aaron is a manga weeb, I'm an animation weeb. I've been getting heavily into it as I'm studying and analysing how the fight/action sequences are done. Gameoverse has a fairly Western style, but all the fight scenes are entirely Sakuga. I think you'll be pleased with what we've done, if you like that dank weeb shit." Someone asked, "Ross, I love Guild Grumps. Your newest project is Gameoverse, which I'm very excited for. It seems when you lead a project, marvelous things happen. Do you have any ideas for your next project that you'd like to tackle someday?" She replied, "If Gameoverse goes well with the first 6 episodes, I want to make more to complete the story. After that, I'd want to make all the games the characters of the show come from. Kit's game will be so Mega Man X that it would be a delight to work on. God, please let Gameoverse be the next digital circus. God, please, I'm begging." Someone asked, "How long has Ross been working on Gameoverse?" And Ross replied with, "Can't answer this for you. Started creating a universe for the show in mid-2014. Not religiously working on it, just whenever I had spare time from Steam Train. Started focusing on developing the story, characters, and universe more actively starting early 2015. From this point, we were conceptualizing the characters pretty heavily, and they evolved a lot. Finally, in April of 2017, Amber and I started storyboarding the first 30-minute episode. This took the 2 of us 5 months, but then since it was our first time doing this, we decided to get a ton of feedback from industry professionals. From that feedback, we probably spent over 4 to 5 months revising a lot of the scenes/shots we felt could be stronger, which is a lot better off for doing. Considering this is our first cartoon of this scale, there's a lot of emphasis to make this as strong as possible due to how much cost is in producing something like this. Like everyone has said here, it's still a long way out, and I've tried to be upfront with everyone about that. When you finally see it, you'll understand why I've been a ghost as of late. It genuinely has started to feel and look like the most professional piece of content we've ever produced. For everything else moving forward, I think we'll be moving a lot faster with board. We've learned so much and come so far, very proud of our work. I'm decidedly keeping the premise and details about the show under wraps, so the first episode will be a wonderful learning experience. It will be worth the wait, I promise.
If they find Caboodle first, I can't let that happen. I have to find him.
Let's go! Yeah! Oh my God!